All right, there's been some discussions that Shakur Stevenson, or some rumors that Shakur Stevenson versus Williams Zepeda won't be the main event on July 12th. They're pretty much speculating on the internet. It's going to be Berlanga versus Sheeraz. And like I continue to say, that would mean that had everything to do with Shakur Stevenson being born. Uh, I mean, to do a fight in New York City and have Sheeraz and Berlanga as the main event, I think is actually an entertainment issue, is an entertainment value thing. And they don't probably think Shakur is going to bring it. So, honestly, I don't know how to feel about it if this is true, but it says hype job headliner boxing world slams potential Berlanga Sheeraz main event over Stevenson Zepeda title fight in New York. It says on social media, on fan social media are criticizing the selection of Edna Berlanga versus has Hamas Sheeraz fight as the headliner for the ring event July 12th in New York City. The public prefers Shakur versus Williams Zepeda. Fight will be headliner on the zone July 12th because these are actual talented fighters. Um, you know, man, how I actually feel is very interesting. Uh, I seen Sheeraz fight for the first time versus Adamas. He moved up to 168. Berlanga is no longer being promoted by Matchroom. He can punch. Most people don't know who Sheeraz is in America. Some people still don't know who Berlanga was, who was just on the undercard in Orlando. But I don't know, how Turkey. I don't know how Turkey comes up with, who gonna be the main event or not. But I don't. I mean, I don't know. I'll be real. I don't. I mean, I don't know about this. Uh, I thought Zepeda Farmer was gonna be the main event on that Latinos card, and something else was the main event, and I missed the whole entire fight card. So honestly, uh, you thought it would have been Zepeda, and still may. This could just be speculation. It still may be Zepeda and and Shakur Stevenson, but if it's not, I mean that I don't get it. But it says that Berlanga Sheeraz are viewed as manufactured hype jobs, fighters who were created through a clever matchmaking for the purpose of generating revenue. Think Milli Vanilli, the two 1980s lip syncing performers, for those who remember. July 12th, the card is in New York City. Berlanga, Sheeraz, Stevenson, Zepeda, Alberto Puello, really Surreal Matias, and Morale, and Amon. I don't even know who that dude is. Kamadativ. I don't know, man. I just literally woke up. So this dude from Australia, 10-0, 9 knockouts. Uh, birthplace was Russia, fighting out of New Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. He knocked out everybody opponent except for his last opponent. But he really ain't fought nobody. So, I mean, I'm not sure. He is 30 years old, 5'10" and a half. So I don't know what the hype is about him, but that's where they got Morel in there, a puncher coming off a loss. So we'll see. Turkey must really like him. But yeah, you really gonna hear Edgar Berlanga pop his shit now. He gonna talk a whole bunch of cash money shit. Uh yeah, he gonna talk a whole bunch of shit now. You about to hear Edgar Berlanga pop shit like he never popped shit before. So now he the main event. He from New York City, which kind of makes some sense. He from New York City, so maybe that makes sense. I know, but Shakur from Newark, so still from that area, the tri-state area. So I literally don't understand the math behind this or the statistics behind, or the integral parts around this about putting this dude as the main, putting him as the main event. But I mean, so be it. Sheeraz came off a loss. Sheeraz just came off a loss or a draw, which he, in a lot of people opinions, he lost. So I mean, I legit don't get it, but you gotta understand they have a different feel for things over there in Saudi Arabia. They got people that handle statistics, handle the numbers, and that's their thing that they do over there. So, quite frankly, uh, uh, so be it. I mean, you might, once that fight go off, then you can turn it and not pay it no attention. It can be simple as that. You can turn it and not give it no attention. So I already know how people gonna feel. Y'all still gonna watch it. Y'all still gonna stream it. Some people still gonna buy it. It don't matter. People still gonna watch it. So y'all can sit here and talk about it left and right, complain about it. Maybe you do enough complaining online, Turkey is switching. But I think right now it's just speculation. Ain't nothing written in stone. And I think if it was something written in stone, you know, Shakur Stevenson will be complaining about it. But why would he complain financially if financially if he getting compensated? I guess being a co-feature, it is what it is. But he talked about fighting to get that card in New York City, and he didn't want to have that fight fall in. He didn't want that fight to fall in Saudi Arabia. But I guess part of the deal was him being the co-main. So but Sheeraz and Berlanga, it's an interesting fight. I mean, I don't really care for the fight. Sheeraz had all this hype around him, and I watched him. I wasn't impressed. Big guy, all of a sudden didn't want to run it back. With he didn't want to run it back with Adames, and that might have been due to some he was basically sound like he was basically saying it was due to a weight cut and because he moved up or whatever. But we'll see Berlanga getting a middleweight coming up, a big middleweight too. So maybe he can stop him, maybe he get outboxed, maybe he lose, who knows. So Berlanga take on him. He did all that talking about fighting, playing Charlo, just to fight this guy. He could lose this fight. He could lose this fight. I think a lot of people would expect him to lose this fight. So he for the most part can legit lose this fight. So this ain't no giving, but he see opportunity. He seen what Adames did to him. Smaller guy coming up. He think he can stop him. Who knows? He might even be stronger. He might be stronger going up to 168. So Berlanga not that good. So for him to be here, on this level for that long, to me, that's a fucking shocker. But the card looked good. Morrell coming back versus a dangerous, inexperienced puncher. Subriel Matias and Alberto Puello. I don't know if that's mandated. I don't know why they doing that fight, but Puello, I think Puello just lost, didn't he? No, he's still champion, I believe. I think Alberto Puello still champion. Let me see. I think he's still champion. So, Matias get a championship caliber. I don't know why he getting that fight. He ain't with PBC no more. Yeah, he just beat Sandor Martin. I didn't think he won. But so yeah, Subriel Matias, he number 7 in the WBC. So I don't understand the math behind that. Maybe Turkey wanted to see the fight and put the money up for Subriel Matias. So I don't see why PBC making that fight, because they don't control Subriel Matias no more. Yeah, they don't control Subriel Matias no more. So to me, that's a very, very interesting fight, because once again, they don't control Subriel Matias no more. So they don't control him no more. So I found that kind of funny. So them not controlling them no more, I mean, why would they make that fight other unless Turkey super stuff to fight? So I ain't sure, but I take it, and I think Matias got a great chance to putting himself back in the mix. So we'll see. We'll see. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live, drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Shout out to Box from our playlist. Peace.